What's up, guys? And today I am gonna be doing the Total Drama Reboot my way. Finally, after like a long ass time, I'm back on Total Drama. So yeah, obviously you should know the cast. We got the Ferocious Trout, and then we have the Frogs of Death. So also I searched up the episodes. What are these episodes? If these are the actual episodes, God, what, like, look at this one, Magma Come. So, episode 1, Meet the Victims. So, I think this will go the exact same way as before. The Frogs of Death would lose the challenge, and Bowie would convince everyone to vote for Caleb. I don't really see anything different with Caleb. I mean, he could be a villain in, like, the next season, but, like, I don't see him really doing much of this season, like, at all. Like, he was alright. Episode 2, Pirates of the Caribbean, or whatever the fuck, Gian, bitch. Okay. Alright, so the exact same thing happens. Z technically loses the challenge for his team, and instead of Ripple getting voted out, Axel gets voted out still. Because Axel does... I like Axel a little bit more than Ripple, but Ripple kind of has more going for him this season than Axel does. So yeah, I don't really see her doing much either. So yeah. Episode 3, Drown Town Abbey. Yet again, the exact same thing happens. Trust me, it's going to be different. So yeah, the Frogs of Death lose, and the show just get out of here. I don't like the show. I mean, like, I do, like, season 2 is probably going to give her a redemption arc, I pray. Because if she does not get a redemption arc in season 2, I would see everyone who likes her just fall. If she doesn't have a redemption arc in season 2, then she's probably going to be one of my least favorite characters. So yeah, because she's going to be one of the most missed potential characters as well. Going to be up with Noah. Oh. And episode 4, Numbskull Island. Yet again, the exact same thing happens, but also instead of like the exact same thing happening, these three will create an alliance. So these three are gonna create an alliance. These three got the little alliance. So yeah, these three create an alliance. And yeah, Scary Girl still loses and like sucks ass. And also Raj and Bowie are gonna be established a little early on. Like they got established somewhere around these two. They're gonna be established like either episode 4 or 3. And the gay thing, like I think Raj's gonna be straight up about it. Like just be straight up about it, because like they didn't really have, like, it kind of dragged it on for a bit, and I want to see these two interact more. So yeah, Scary goes out by the three-way alliance by the boys. Can I stop whistling? How about no? Anyways, episode 5, Jurassic Thought. Now the Ferocious Trout still lose, but so these three create an alliance. Damien, with his magic Riz powers, got into this alliance, and they decided to vote for Ripple because they've had enough of Ripple. And these three, Z's kind of reluctant too, because like he likes Damien. They decided to vote for Damien because Ripple, like, it's like he's basically the leader. He wants to be the leader, and him being a fucking dumbass. Honestly, like, Damien isn't the worst out of this alliance, but Priya would be a better choice to get out. But yeah, these two go into a tiebreaker challenge, and Damien wins. Yeah, also the Damien quits thing does still happen in this episode. He finally gets courage, and that's why he joins this alliance. The magic Riz powers. Alright, anyways. Episode 6, Launch Back of Notre Dame. So the Frogs of Death still lose this episode, but instead of MK and Julia, like, instead of these two, or MK getting exposed. MK decides to blackmail Julia. And Julia's being blackmailed, so yeah, she can't really do much for now. So yeah, MK doesn't get out this episode. I feel like Bowie would convince MK to vote for Raj and Emma as well, because they're kind of friends. And then MK would blackmail Julia to vote for Raj, and she does. I think Wayne and Raj would vote for like MK or like Julia. And that, no, not Julia. I say MK. MK or Julia, whatever, one of those two. And it's pretty obvious. Wayne gets out. Yeah, I feel like that Bowie being the cause of Wayne's elimination would be a pretty good, or pretty impactful thing for Raj and Bowie's relationship. Fucking hell. So yeah, yeah, I forgot, merge. It's time for merge, boys. So we obviously have some different things. For starters, MK and Damien are here, and that's, like, they deserve to be in merge, in my opinion. So we're just going to delete these teams. Yeah, alright. So, episode 7, Severe Eggs and Pains. So, these two are still in their alliance. I feel like Z would want to add, since they have more free roam, because this little bitch is out, I feel like they would add Damien, and then, like, slowly they would start adding these guys. And, like the entire of the Ferocious Tribes have an alliance. No one knows about it. So, who do I think would win immunity? I feel like the exact same thing would happen. Priya and Millie will come back, and then Priya lets Millie get the immunity. So, yeah, Millie has immunity. And I feel like this is Chase and Emma, like, get 5 votes each. Like, these 5, or everyone from this side, from the Frogs of Death vote for Chase, and then these 5 vote for Emma, because Chase finally realizes that Emma doesn't like her anymore. So yeah, I feel like both of them will get out here by a double elimination, because like I'm tired of these two. Also Julia, and Julia's still like blackmailed. So yeah. Episode 8, The Wheel of Vomit. And now Julia still wants immunity, but it's between her and MK, because Julia has a little mini arc of her choosing, does she want to stay famous or does she want to like be herself, and she decides to be herself. And then these two are neck and neck at the challenge, because like that's what MK was blackmailing her for. He doesn't upload the video. She just blackmails Julia for it, and now that she just wants to be herself, MK uploads it, and they go head to head. Julia wins, and yeah, it's pretty obvious. MK gets out. Yeah, it's just pretty obvious. So episode 9, The Battlefield Earth. Alright, now I feel like that these 4 have their little alliance, but these 3 are forced to be in an alliance, even though Raj and Bowie don't really like Julia. They try to rope in Z, because Z is like it's the exact same thing, but only Damien and Raj is here. So yeah, I'm already on episode 9. So yeah, the exact same thing happens, but instead of Julia winning, I feel like either Bowie or Raj will win. I think Bowie. No, not Bowie. I'll give Raj some screen time. So yeah, Raj wins immunity, and Z does this little thing like, we're gonna vote Chris off, and then like everyone just votes for Z except for Damien, because Damien found it pretty funny. Oh, and Raj as well. Raj and Damien and Z, they vote for Julia, and then everyone else votes for Z, because these two find it funny. And Damien was still kind of friends with Z, but Z's still out. Alright, so episode 10, The Truth, The Pole, or The Pole Truth, and Nothing But The Truth. Alright, now, this episode, I really feel like that Bowie was still jumped down. Bowie was still jumped down and lose immunity to get the phone that MK had. Oh, well, yeah, the phone. for the Priya and Millie thing, because I really like that in my opinion, and I feel like that, like, this is when, like, these two like Priya and Damien, they better become a ship in season 2. It should have happened this season. Basically, Damien wants to try and show like he likes Priya, and Millie's been helping him out ever, like he liked her ever since episode like 7 or 6. So Millie is trying to help him out, and then he does a normal thing and tries to push everyone off. Plus he gets pizza. So yeah, Priya wants immunity, even though she probably could have won it on her own. And yeah, so basically Damien gets out. These 3 vote for Julia, and then these 3 vote for Damien. And then between the tiebreaker, Damien loses because Julia is fucking insane. So yeah, and then these 2 get established as well. So yep. Alright, Tortoise rigor mortis. Alright, now the exact same thing happens, but only it's Julia and Raj. Overall, I think Raj would lose it. It's not an auto elimination challenge, but I do think that he would lose it. And Julia wants immunity, and then convinces the nerds to vote for Raj, because like they saw how good he did that challenge. So episode 12, Caved by the Bell. So basically the exact same thing happens. Julia gets voted out, and then in episode 13, Magma Come Lord. The exact same thing happens. Millie and Priya make up. Millie gets 3rd, and then I forgot to change that. And then these 2 are the winners. So yeah, this is my way. It's honestly decent. Even though like the first 4 eliminations are the exact same and the final 4 is the exact same, the middle part is changed a lot.